Hello, lovely people of YouTube. How are you today? Today we are going to make this very pretty bag which has sequin all over it. And if your sequin have very small holes, how we can thread them into the yarn and make such a beautiful bag. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's get right into the video. Let's start. I have all these things with me. I have these pony tapestry needle, 18 by 26, 6 needle pack. I have pony scissors. I have this crochet hooks set, and these sequins. I have a lot, and this particular yarn. So this is a synthetic yarn, and since the holes on this sequin are very small, if the holes were such that the crochet hook would have passed through it, I didn't have to do this step. If you could find such sequins with bigger holes, that would be amazing, but in my case I couldn't find one, so I'm going to be using these sequins. These have smaller holes. So what I've done is I've taken these tapestry needle, I've threaded my yarn through it, so these has a little wider eye that helps, and I've threaded the yarn through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread all these sequins inside this yarn before I begin. So you can see that is also a little bit difficult for me to do, but I can get through. This is the only way I can do it with small holes of these sequins, but I'll make it work. So let me thread all of these in, and don't worry about it if they are less or more. We can add more later. So let me thread about 2 packets of this in, so we have enough, and then we will start. Let me come back quickly. So here I have all these sequins threaded in this yarn, and for the base of the bag we are not going to be working with this. So as we go on crocheting, we are going to push them to the back till we get to that point. Now from this kit I am going to use this 3.5 mm needle. Carefully taking it out, keeping the rest here, and let's do a chain of 10, and let's see where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is somewhere here. Let me do 2 more, 11 and 12. So this is my chain of 12. I am going to be working on both sides of this chain. So this will be my first base chain. Now let's do a chain 3, or let's do a chain 2. This we will consider as the first double crochet, and then we will do 1 double crochet in each of the next 11 chains. So once I've finished this 12 stitches, in this last chain I'm going to do 4 more, which are considered as the turning stitches. Push this part and do 4 more. Three and 4. These 4 stitches we have turned, and now we'll work on the other side of the chain. So we'll do 12 stitches again. So in the same stitch we are going to do 1 more double crochet, but this is going to be considered as the back side of the row. So this will be 1, and we'll do 12 again in the same chain space. Just do. This is 11. And this is 12. Now once again, in this last stitch or last chain space, we will need 4 more stitches as turning stitches. Now we started with a single linear chain, but now we have completed one round, as we will join this last fourth with the first chain with a slip stitch, and that is our first round. So this is the base of the purse, and for the next round, that is the round 2, what we are going to do is, there are 12 base stitches. We are going to do 2 stitches in the first and 2 stitches in the last. Rest of the 10 stitches we are going to do 1 double crochet. So we'll start with 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet for 10 stitches, and then 2 double crochets in the 12th stitch. Let me do that first. So in the next round, I'm starting with chain 2. This will be considered as our first double crochet. This is my second double crochet in the same stitch. One double crochet each for the next 10 stitches. In the 12th stitch, we are going to do 2 double crochets. For those turning stitches, once again, we are going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So, 1, so in the first round we had 4 turning stitches, in the next round we have 8 turning stitches. Now we are at the first stitch here. Once again we'll do a 2 double crochets in the 12th stitch. Then let's do 10 stitches of 1 double crochet each. Then on this first stitch we will do now 2 double crochets, and then each of the next 4 turning stitches will have 2 double crochets each, so those will be 8 double crochets. So let me do here 1, and then we will finish this round by doing a slip stitch where we started. So this is after doing round 2. We'll do one more round So here we have finished the round 3. In this round 3 we kept the 10 stitches as it is, so we did 1 stitch each for these 10 stitches, and then for the remaining 12 stitches here we have done 2 double crochets in each, so those are 24 turning double crochets, and we are at the start here. So how it went, like 2 double crochets here, then 10, then 24 double crochets, 2 in each of the 12 stitches, and once again 10 double crochets, 1 in each of the 10 stitches, and once again 2 double crochet each in the 11, because we started with the first one here. Now I'm going to stop at this round 3 for the base of my bag. I want to make a very small bag, but if you want to go ahead and make a round 4, you can. For that, what you will have to do is you will have to do 2 stitches here, 2 double crochets here, then 10. Then for each of the next 24 stitches you'll have to do 2 in each, once again 10, and then here for the 23 next stitches you will have to do 2 double crochet each. So that will be your round 4, and it will be slightly a bigger bag. For me, I'm going to stop here. So what then I'm going to do is I'm going to build from here. Now I'm going to do a double crochet in each of these stitches without doing any 2 double crochet in one stitch. I'm going to do a double crochet in each of the stitches, and that is going to increase the height of this base, and we are going to get a purse structure. So let me start here. Let's start with chain 2, and in the next stitch I'm going to do a double crochet, and so on. So let me do this round and come back and show you how it looks. So I have completed that round with 1 double crochet in each stitches, and what I've done is for the next round I've done chain 2 and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Now I'm going to continue to do 1 double crochet in each of these double crochets until I generate a certain height, but I'm going to slide in the sequins in between. So here I'm sliding in my first sequin, and I've brought it very close to the stitch here, and I'm going to continue to crochet just with it inside. So I'm going to do 1 double crochet, and it is now secure here, and then I'm going to do 1 more double crochet in the next stitch. So if you look here, it is covering all these 4 double crochets, something like this, and it is going a little below base. That is fine. So we are going to keep on doing this, and we'll do 1 more double crochet here, and then we'll slide in the next sequin. Secure here, and then I'm going to do the next double crochet. Now if you look at this, these sequins are going to overlap one another, which is how we want to proceed. So after each sequin that is gone here, we'll do 2 double crochets, and then we'll get the next one. Here I have taken this next one. This is what it is looking. Let me do this till the end of the round and I'll show you how it looks next. So here we have finished 3 rows of these sequin, and so these are alternate rows. So if you can see, I've attached the sequins here and then 1 row of only the double crochet. So technically I have just the double crochet, then sequin row, then double crochet, then sequin row, double crochet, sequin row, and then I have one more double crochet row here. I also want to show you that to add more sequins here, I have taken a break here and reattached the yarn at the same point, and then I've started with my next row of sequins, and I am going to repeat the same procedure that I was doing. That is, once I added the sequin, I will do 1 double crochet, then push in the next sequin, hold it here, and then do 2 double crochets. Once again, next sequin, hold it here and 2 double crochets. This is the last stitch. So I've taken 1 sequin and I am going to do 1 double crochet here. And since the first chain 2 did not had any sequin, we will consider that our second double crochet and just do a slip stitch at the start. That finishes our round with the sequin. Now we'll do a round without the sequin. Start with a chain 2 and then do a double crochet in each of these previous double crochet. Let me finish this round, then I will do 1 more sequin round. Up till now, this is the height of the bag. I feel we have to do 1 more row of sequins and then we can close it. So this is the bag right now. So let me do that and come back and show you how it is looking. Now we have completed the length of the bag. Now we want to do just the handles. So we are at the start here, and if we remember, we did start with 12 chain. So what I'm going to do is, keeping that in mind, I am going to do a chain 2. I have a few sequin here on the yarn. I'm going to keep them as it is. For the handle part, I'm going to do chain 2. This is going to be considered as my first double crochet of the next round. And then I am going to do chain 10. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This is going to be my handle part. I am going to skip 10 stitches from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and in the 11th stitch I am going to do a double crochet. it is something like this right now. We will do one more round around here. So at the base where we had 16 stitches as those turning stitches, we are going to do 16 stitches here, and let me do that 16 stitches. And now we will start from here. So now I have completed the 16 stitches and now we have reached here. So once again I'll do one more stitch. This is for that set of 12 stitches. So this is the first stitch of that 12 stitches. Then I will do 10 chain. These are the 10 chain. Then I will skip 10 stitches. And in the 11th stitch, I will do a double crochet. Now for the rest of the 16 stitches, I'll do a double crochet in each of the next 16 stitches. So we are now at the start, and what we'll do is we'll finish this round by doing a slip stitch in the second stitch of this first chain 2, which was considered as the first double crochet. So this is the end of that round. Now we'll do one more round here. I will once again do a chain 2. This is my first double crochet. Now in each of these 10 chains, I will do a double crochet. These are my 10 double crochets for the handle. 3, 6, 9, 10, and the first is the chain 2. And I'm going to repeat this throughout. So I'm going to do a double crochet everywhere, and when I reach this 10 space, I'm once again going to do the same double crochet, and those will be our handles to hold on to this purse. So let me do that and then show you how it looks. So here are the handles finished, and I have just slip stitched where we started. And now I'm going to take these scissors and just snip the yarn off. Then I am going to pass this end through this, tighten it, and then hide this long tail. I'm not going to cut it very much. And here the bag is ready. When kept on the bottom, it will look something like this. I will show you the front angle after this clip, but yes, this is how simple it is to make such a sequin bag. And that's it for today. Let's see you in the next video. But before you go, please like this video, share it with your friends, share it with other crocheters who want to start with beading and sequin. Do subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you make this purse, or if you make anything of any art, any craft, please do not forget to share it with us. We would love to see your creations. That's it for today. Thank you and bye bye.